buddies, welcome to my special pre-Team of the Year club tour. Now I know a lot of you guys are expecting a Poor Man Road to Glory episode today, but I've been getting so many messages from you guys saying, hey Nick, like what does your club look like right now? How much are you going to be spending during Team of the Year? You know, what players have you sold? What players are you keeping? What do I do for Team of the Year? So I thought I would put it all in one video for you guys, which is going to be this one. We'll go through all my player records, what players I have, what players I sold, how I've made my coins, how much I'm spending on the Team of the Year, how I'm going to spend my FIFA points on Team of the Year, will I be spending coins on Team of the Year, etc, etc, etc. So if you're excited for this video, smash the like button. If we can get 3,000 to 4,000 likes on this video, I am going to release and plan to release way more videos this week than I normally do. If you guys kill the like button, instead of releasing about 5 videos this week like I normally would, because it's Team of the Year, because I owe you guys another Poor Man Road to Glory, I'm going to try and release a minimum of 7 videos this week, all kind of involving the Team of the Year, whether it's in the pack odds, whether it's in the Poor Man's Road to Glory, or whether it's massive pack openings for the Team of the Year. So first things first, I got to show you guys how many coins, FIFA points, and kind of the record that we got going on my main account. This is it. It's not as good as I want it to be in terms of my record, and I'll show you guys why I'm not too happy with my record and my current state in FIFA. If you watch my streams, you know the struggles I've been going through the last week or about 5 days or so. But anyways, we've managed to build up 9.8 million coins on this account just by selling off the players that I don't use. So I'm going to go into the details of every single team I'm keeping. As you guys can see, I've got my Real Madrid, best possible Real Madrid squad for the time being. Now, I don't have Ronaldo's best card because he will be getting a Team of the Year card starting on, I guess, Thursday or Friday, depending when EA releases the forward Team of the Year cards. But otherwise, it's the best possible team. After that, I kept my best possible Belgian squad. Now, this is a Belgian squad of, I guess, filled with players that I like and that I want to use. So you can build, you know, your best possible Belgian squad probably a lot differently than me. And I'm actually going to change up the formation. As much as I like this formation, the player that fits best in this formation at center forward is obviously De Bruyne, but I didn't want to exclude the in-form Lukaku because he's very good. So I'm going to switch the formation around for this team to suit both of them. Maybe like a 4-3-3-4 to have Lukaku at striker and then De Bruyne at center attacking mid right behind him. After that, I've actually cleared out pretty much everything. Now, I have a divisions team, but because I've been doing so poorly in divisions, I'm going to show you guys in a quick second how poorly I've done because I was in Division 1. I've just cleared out everything, and actually today on stream, so when you guys watch this video on the stream today, I'm going to be trying to make another push back into Division 1 by building a brand new team. Nevertheless, really the only other team that I'm going to be looking to put together once the Team of the Year is underway is the best possible Arsenal team, and that's going to include legends. So I'm going to get myself Vieira. I don't know if I'm going to get Perez, but I'll probably get Sol Campbell as well. Anyways, that's the kind of the bones of what's going to be happening here. And before we go into a tour of what players do what, you know, how many players have scored how many goals for me and stuff like that, let me show you the struggle. I have gone from Division 1 relegated all the way into Division 3. Now, I don't know what's come over me. I know you guys may look at my record and say, oh, well, 88 wins, you know, 43 draws, 46 losses isn't the worst, and maybe it isn't, but for someone like myself that in past FIFAs, I was able to win Division 1 easily, I was able to beat, you know, most people I come up against. My record last year was anywhere from a 7-1 to a 10-1 win-loss ratio. So that means like 1,000 wins per 100 losses. Whereas right now, I am barely holding a 2.5. I'm actually not even at a 2.5 win-loss ratio. And that for me is horrifying. You know, you guys know I get super, you know, upset and irritated and super competitive when I play FIFA. So when I'm losing, you know, every other game, it's not a good thing. So in that sense, I'm going to do what I can to try and get back into Division 1. And the goal, honestly, for this year is to bloody win Division 1 as well. So I got a lot of work to do. Now, in terms of my FIFA points, I have a plan in terms of how I'm going to spend the FIFA points on the Team of the Year. So Monday and Tuesday, we are going to be getting the defenders. I'm going to try and spend, we'll see, you know, how excited I get, but I'm going to try and spend only 100,000 FIFA points on the defenders. When the midfielders come out, I'm going to try and drop 100,000 FIFA points on the midfielders, see how I do in comparison to the defenders. When I think on Thursday or Friday, when the forwards come out, another 100,000 FIFA points, and then Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to try and drop the final 100,000 FIFA points on the full team and see how we do. With dropping that much money on the game, I really do hope and expect that I'm going to get a couple of Team of the Years. Now, you guys know the struggles I have when opening packs. On stream, I can go through 100,000 FIFA points and not even get an inform. So I'm hoping my luck turns around for the team of the year. Fingers crossed it does. Now, in terms of the rest of the players that I have in the club, this is really it. So what I decided, you guys know, I'm a pack addict. I'm essentially a hoarder when it comes to Ultimate Team. So I keep every single player I get. So what did I do to get myself up to 9.8 million coins? Well, I sold off every single player in the club that I don't love and that I don't use regularly, and that can be bought back easily if I'm doing a different squad builder. So all of these guys I've kept because I love using them. Their stats are fantastic. I know De Bruyne has a third in form, but he's a right winger, so I want to keep his center attacking mid card. I mean, have a look at his stats. They're incredible. Bale, I'm keeping for the best possible Madrid team, but his stats, man, and his performances on the field are so disappointing. So I got to figure out how to use him properly. Benzema I haven't used very much yet, so I can't really give you guys an overview on him. Di Maria's a little bit better than Bale, but in terms of return on goals to games, he's still not that great for someone that should be scoring all the time. Petr Cech is amazing, although he can be amazingly horrifying every 10 games or so. So like one every 10 games, he just has a shocker. That's what I felt anyways. There's been 2 or 3 games so far in divisions where I wanted to discard him. He was so bad. Otherwise, he's pretty damn good. Doesn't make much sense, but it's the truth. Isco I've only used as a super sub. Verratti, I've used him a lot in a lot of squad builders with Ibra. He's good, although his passing stats in game, so he's got, I think, something like short and high passing almost in the 90s, and I do not feel it at all. I feel like his passing is maybe in the 70s. So a little bit disappointed with his distribution play. Otherwise, he's a pretty good card. Marcelo's my favorite. Inform Marcelo's my favorite left back in the game. So when I'm building a new team, I'm going to make sure he gets in it. Just haven't decided how or what type of team I'm going to build as my new setup. Nainggolan is incredible. I love him, especially for a mainly defensive-minded center mid. That's how I use him. He still, chips in with goals and assists. Sterling, I really, 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 really like. And someone that I packed, and again, honestly, not someone I would normally buy to use. He's the type of guy that, honestly, the only reason I've used him is because I packed him, and I'm pleasantly surprised. He's outshone pretty much every left and right-sided winger and midfielder that I've used this year. So I really, really like him. Pretty much a goal or an assist every game from my winger is super good. And that's the first page done. Second page is, still we were working on those informs, but not too much else. Kurzawa is also a very good left back. I like him. He's comparable to Marcelo, in terms of his ability. So he's done well. Lukaku I haven't used very much, but he's nice and strong on the ball. So I look forward to using more. This card, again, is a card that I actually packed very early on in the year, and I'm glad I bought him back, a while ago, fresh, unused, and again, as you guys can see, his stats don't lie. He's an incredible card. Navas, again, I use him in my Madrid team, but honestly, I don't see anybody use this guy, and I would highly recommend him. He is absolutely fantastic. Such a good goalkeeper. Probably the best goalkeeper in La Liga for me that I've used so far. Carrasco has actually been a nice surprise. He's been good. I've only used him a few times in the Belgian team, but he's been good. Hector Bellerin, I would say is my favorite right back in the game, but I don't know if I can count on him for like higher divisions. I might have to use someone that's maybe a little bit slower, but has like just higher defending stats. Maybe someone like Zabaleta or something like that. Like honestly, I feel like in higher divisions, losing a little bit of pace for very good defensive abilities, at least in your backline, is something that I need to take into consideration. Same thing here. Van Aanholt is very good, but I think I have to kind of go on that same side of it and pick I use both those guys in high divisions, but I do leak goals, and I leaked them from the wings. So I got to look at that. Now, the rest of the team is, again, just some regular cards, some high-rated cards. Most of them, I think, are pack pulled other than Hazard because he's in the Belgian team. But otherwise, all of these guys are just good cards, and I know some of them are worth money, but I mean, I need to use them, right? Until the team of the year is here and I'm buying all the best possible cards that I can, these are kind of the filler guys that I'm using in my squad builders. Now, I like them all, so none of these guys I'm selling on, but you can see that, a lot of the players that would have been in my club have been sold on to get me to that 9.8 million coins, and I did that, boys. And this is where I really made my big money. I did that even with silver cards. I did that even with the non-rare golds. There's so many non-rare golds that sell for, 800 to 2,000 coins or 1,500 coins. So if you're struggling for coins and you're someone like me that maybe opens quite a few packs and stuff like that, you've got a lot of, basically discard or cheap sellable fodder stuck in your club, I'd highly recommend you go through your club. I was blown away as well with the silvers that I had in my club. Now, this may still look like a lot of really good silvers, but I had about 15 times that. I had players like, I'm even trying to think, players like Gabi Agbonlahor, etc., that I even forgot I had in my club, and they sell for 5,000 or 10,000 coins. So another thing, go through your silvers, see, you know, what players you don't think you're ever going to use, and sell them on. Basically, again, in the club, I've got some trolls. I keep Leeds United, you know, Vancouver Whitecaps players, and then Dutch players or Belgian players that I like and I think I'm going to use. I keep past series heroes. You guys know Neil Mopé from last year's Project Zlatan. Sorry, I think I punched the desk and the camera shook there. But anyways, I'm trying to do this as live as possible for you guys. My dick. Remember my dick from FIFA 14? Remember that? You trolls? We came up with a rule that just to troll me, if you guys are new to my channel, one of the things a few years ago when I started FIFA was we came up with this troll. I started saying, oh yeah, I'm going to sell my dick on the market because it's super expensive, and you know, the play on words with dick. And then I said, please don't ever send me, because in FIFA 14, you could send trade offers. And I said, please never send me any trade offers. I'm never going to accept them. So the running joke for about 5 months was you guys sending me absolutely insane trade offers for dick. I'm talking about like Pele, Team of the Year Ibra when he was a 5-star skiller, you know, Team of the Year Ronaldo, etc., etc., etc. And me sitting there and just dying and then having to decline the trade offers and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess past heroes from my YouTube channel and stuff like that we're keeping, but that's really all I've kept. So I've done my very best to just get rid of all the other crap. The other recommendation for you guys, and yet something else that I'm sure a lot of YouTubers recommend, is your consumables. Now clear out these consumables as much as you can. A lot of these things I keep because I use them in squad builders, but stuff that I know I'm just never going to use, I sell on. Too bad that the manager leagues don't sell for as much as they did last year, because like Premier Leagues and the Bundesliga and stuff like that, all this stuff used to sell for like 1,000 or 2,000 coins last year. Doesn't sell for anything this year, so I keep them for squad builders. But like my squad fitnesses, my contracts, I've cashed out everything. My squad fitnesses, I think I only have like 40 left. Yeah, there you go. I have 40 left. I sold, God knows, I probably sold about 400 over the last 2 weeks for about anywhere from 800 to 1,200 coins. So that made me a massive amount of coins and gave me a very nice boost getting ready for Team of the Year. So I'd highly recommend you guys do that too. A lot of YouTubers recommend it, of course. But one of the other ones that I know a lot of us, myself included, forget is, again, if you open packs and you store all of this stuff, I would highly recommend you go through them. You would be shocked at how much and how expensive some of these things sell for. Now, again, I've kept a few kits that I like, but this kit probably goes for about 2,000 coins right now, 2,000 coins a piece. But I've sold on all my Barcelona stuff, most of my other like Barclays Premier League stuff for big coins, and I still haven't finished selling on things. Like most of these kits will still sell for 300, 400, 500, sometimes 1,000 coins. So highly recommend you go through your kits, especially the silvers. Like, for example, let me show you guys. Apparently, a couple of my subs were saying, I've got some silver kits that sell for like 4,000 or 5,000 coins. I don't know if like, you know, right off the bat, I can show you guys like this Canadian kit, believe it or not, sells for good money, but I'm going to keep it in case I want to use it. But there's lots of kits, lots of non-rare silver kits as well that sell for good money. So I still have to go through this entire thing and sell. I might even have, you know, 200, 300,000 coins sitting here in club kits and golds and silvers and whatnot. So that's the plan for me, and that's what I did to generate the coins, the 9.8 million. The 9.8 million didn't come from my pack luck, as you guys know, because my pack luck this year has been an absolute joke. In fact, this year, I've actually done the calculation, and whether or not I want to admit it or not, I have opened, I won't tell you guys the monetary value, I'll let you guys calculate that out yourself. I have opened over 1.5 million FIFA points so far this year. That is not counting the 400,000 FIFA points out. 1.5 million FIFA points. You guys, if you don't know my YouTube channel, you want to know what my best pack pull has been? Crespo. And that's it. Crespo. Now, on any given day, you may think, you know, that pack pull is good. Sure. But in 1.4 million coins, no Messi, no Ronaldo, no super legend pack pulls, no really high rated legend pack pulls. When I pulled Crespo, he was, you know, going for about 1 million coins. That was right at the start of the year. I've gone through pretty much the entire FIFA calendar year and not packed anything, you know, in terms of super value or something that you would freak out about. The next closest thing I've got, and it's a good card, I do agree, but the next closest thing I've got in 1.4 million coins is a 90 rated Lewandowski that I ended up selling for 400,000 coins. I feel like the Team of the Year is going to be my time. I just have that feeling that I'm going to hit a defender. I feel like I'm going to hit a midfielder. The tough part is I don't know if I'm going to get a forward. Now, I've made a promise to my stream viewers. I'm going to make a promise to the YouTube viewers as well. if I get a Team of the Year Neymar, I will be dyeing my hair blue. So I guess I'll have to dye it blonde and then I'll dye it blue. Really, the one card that I really want to pull this year from a pack is Team of the Year Neymar. So if I do that, I'm going to dye my hair blue for you guys. And obviously the other card I really want to pack is Boateng if he gets into the Team of the Year. He's my favorite defender in the game, so I really want to get him too. Let me know in the comments down below what players you're trying to buy for the Team of the Year or hopefully pack. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully my little tips and advice helped you guys. I know this is really basically one day before the Team of the Year, but hey, you do have 24 hours. Maybe when you're watching this video, it is Team of the Year, but it's never too late to generate coins to buy yourself one of those Team of the Year cards. What I would recommend is that you buy one of those Team of the Year cards within this next week. After this week, they're all going to start increasing in price, and in about 3 weeks, they'll probably be anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 times the price that they are right now as you're watching this video. Good luck, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!